So welcome back, people. This is what I like to call a chicken creator. This is the mushroom farm. If you watched the video previously, I'm uploading these both together at the same, hopefully in the same day. Here's my netherwort farm, which is working a treat. Here's my new created cactus, auto cactus and manual cactus farm, working absolute a beast now, based on the filming. And then we've got this room, which now will become a chicken coop, big chicken coop, but it will also contain a chicken creator. What is a chicken? What I like to call a chicken creator. Well, when I was breeding chickens on another platform for the eggs, for the feathers and chicken meat, etc., I thought when I collected hundreds and hundreds of eggs, I wanted to make some more chickens. So I was standing there whacking the L2 button. Come on, give me some chickens. Whacking the L2 for these chicken eggs against the wall. I thought, I wonder if I can find a way of firing those chicken eggs out at a speed without me having to hold or keep tapping the L2 button. Thinking that means I need an auto dispenser of some kind. A dispenser. And I know you can actually have arrows firing out of all kinds of different items, firing out of a dispenser. I thought, well, if that's the case, why can't we fire eggs out of it at the wall? Would the eggs break, or am I just chucking it out like a dropped item? I don't know. So I didn't know this was going to work. So I tried it in this world on the PS5 version, and it worked. So I thought, I'm doing it in the tower. I'm going to have to get the fortress open, and I'm going to be building a chicken coop to keep loads of chickens. And when you've done that, the XP you get from feeding chicken seed is phenomenal. The amount of XP you get from killing chickens is phenomenal. The XP you get from this farm is unbelievable. Yes, you've got to go around and manually feed them, but let's face it, you could go in there when this is all full of chickens, you'll end up having, as you went in there and it was full of chickens, you went in there with seed, lots of seed, and started to feed them, say with XP of 20. By the time you finished feeding them all, you'd come out with 5 XP. Then give it 30 minutes, then cull them. I reckon you could get 12, maybe 15 XP just feeding and killing a whole batch. So as long as your dispenser, right, is, I reckon, 2 blocks high, maybe 3, make it 2, imagine 2 blocks then your dispenser as high as that 3rd one. So your dispenser is going to be the third block along, basically, up. And it's also got to be 2 blocks away from the wall. 2 blocks away. That's what I reckon. And your dispenser's also got to be facing the wall. So dispenser, I made a few mistakes. I can rectify them. So that dispenser now is 2 blocks away from the wall where it's going to be firing. Then you want a not that, is it? Yeah, I make a few mistakes. Don't judge me. Yeah, I make a few mistakes. If you wanted to make something that was a bit, what's it called? Not auto, but you did it as you did a pressure plate, you'd do it the other way around, like this way, I think. But I modified mine. So actually I want that to be facing the other way. Do you know what I mean? So I need to get up on this side. But then I worked out, actually, that that's observer, 2 observers, need to be facing that way. So I've actually put it higher, but it doesn't matter. But I made a mistake. But either way, you'll see it in the end. It takes a bit of jiggery pokery. But eventually I get it to work. Again, that's not what I wanted. That's where I want the piston going there. I want the piston going there. Not that brick. Oh well, what can you do? So I need that's it. That's perfect. That will shoot up. Now, this is a top tip. Now, this one, I think it stays there, actually. So I've got this formation at the moment, thinking that's going to work. Now, to get your piston in and facing it upwards, you can try different angles. Keep going different angles. But for some reason, if you want your piston to fire upwards, and you want this is a sticky piston, by the way, this comparator, make sure that dot, that little node, is facing the observer. And why it worked like that, I don't know, but it worked. So yeah, if you face the way opposite, don't go this way, face it that way, yeah, and then point down, keep jumping till you can see the surface, yeah. Hey presto, it's now facing upwards. So that's how I did it, you know. If you tried it the way around, it won't do it. For some reason, it won't do it. That baffles me. Whether you go on this side or that side, it shouldn't make any difference, should it? But it does. It just seemed that that's the way it worked. Either way, I need to get some redstone to that, so that didn't work for me. I don't think I need them 2 bricks. I don't think I do. Them 2 bricks could go, but it gives you something to stand on, that's all. This was what I was hoping it would work this way, but no, it didn't. It didn't do it. Don't know why. Either way, let's go. I make this is all futile because it didn't work. My first attempt didn't work. I could have got the design perfected and then thingied, but this isn't going to work, people. Wait for it later. But you're getting the gist of this chicken creator. It's not easy. Sometimes you make mistakes, and you think, I didn't quite work. I didn't. I might try something different. And you are going to make mistakes yourself, yeah. But keep going, keep trying. Think, okay, I need to do it this way. Oh, it works this way now. Well, I was just finding somewhere. I wanted something. I was hoping to put the switch close to me, so I didn't have to worry about things. I'm just trying different things to find where the switch can go, so that it can push that observer up, face that observer. The comparator will determine whether there's stuff inside the dispenser, and if there is stuff in the dispenser, it then dispenses it and fires it against the wall. That's how the that's how the chickens are going to get created. But as you can see, this isn't going to work. Thinking, okay, then I might have to do what I did before, which is put this is all futile. I'm just trying looking at it, I'm thinking, no, it won't work, will it? It just won't work. No, don't like that idea. That doesn't work either. Don't like it. Needs to be near it then. So I changed me ideas and plans. Well, you do, don't you? You do change your ideas and plans. So I'm thinking it needs to be on this end. I need to push that piston up. So if I build this, no, that's wrong, isn't it? Surely that's wrong. I could have cut all this out, but then if you know, you two are going to probably go through this, that should work. To me, in my head, that should work. But where'd you put your redstone? Not going to work, is it? Well, I said before when I sat there, it's already got redstone in it, and the switch should work. Come, that's not working. Not pushing the piston. Why isn't the piston working? That's not working then. It must be I need to change this design again. Just took a bit of jiggery pokery to get it working, and you'll probably do the same thing as I do. One thing might not be tweaked right, but I did say I was going to have some fun with redstone and contraptions and different bits and bobs in the fortress, and this is what I wanted to create, because I didn't want to stand there in another world creating chickens by constantly whacking the L2 button or the throw key and waiting for the chickens, you know, mountains and mountains of eggs. This is an auto. It does it auto. It's automatic. I took all the eggs into the box, into the container. It fills the entire dispenser. It fills the hopper, and I have a full double chest full of eggs done, and that will produce hundreds of chickens. So when I got all that full, I have a big cull, and then when I've done the big cull, I have probably 4 or 5 stacks of chicken, 64 chicken, loads of chicken, endless of feathers, endless of eggs to kick it off. So I've got the redstone working. You can see the redstone kicking in, but not the piston. I thought, what's going on? I've got to get that piston firing up so it triggers the 2 observers. Then are like a tick, 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 tick. They're always ticking, and that ticking will generate the comparator to say, something's happening. When that something's happening, the comparator will then make the dispenser work, in the sense of making it, it will detect whether there's something inside the dispenser. When they, and of course it'd be full of eggs. When you've got eggs in the dispenser, it dispenses them against the wall, creating chickens. Happy days. But 3 attempts at making this, and even that didn't work. So that's no good. Okay, let's try something new. I forgot how to do it, and I did it the day before. I could have loaded up the other world and just copied the design, but I think this is it now, people. Get ready. This is the design, the final design. I don't know why I put that extra one there. Either way, this is it, people. I put a bit of redstone there. I put a switch on top. Nice and simple. You can't get more simple than this. That's that done. Oh look, it fires up. Chicken creator is now created. Happy days. Take him out, I think. Yeah, take him. Don't need him. I don't need these that other. No, I do need that brick then. Chicken creator created. But wait for it, people. Wait for it. Okay, I did an X thinking it would all work. I've got no eggs in there. I've got no eggs. I forgot something. I had to modify this YouTuber's design to suit my needs. There you go. And of course, this one isn't modded. It matches his if you wanted it in, you stand on a plate and you work on and stand on a plate. Something like that. I've got to try and get that one working too. Let's say, for instance, you put in your favourite armour. You could stand there and it'll fire the armour onto you, something like that. Something strange. I thought, well, that could work for the eggs. And I just modified it to suit my needs. I think, what time are we on? Yeah, I think I'll go get some eggs now to check it. Do you know what I mean? Sooner or later get some eggs and check it. But before I do that though, I best get some dirt down. I go and get some dirt. I forgot to do that, so that we can actually have the chickens on dirt. To start the chickens off. That's working a treat. Just making sure. So yeah, plough some dirt down. I think I have to do a bit of sorting with them guys. I got me Silk Touch shovel so that I can go get some grass covered blocks. Job done. We don't want them on just on dirt, do you know what I mean? I want a total person, you know what I mean? I wanted to give him something nice to stand on. Later I'll go back and bone meal all of that. Give him something nice to look at. Know what I mean? Yeah, I've got ticking coming through on this. So I might have to do the old volume down, I think. Where's the old volume? There. That's that volume gone. So we don't want the volume. It looks like the ticking's just started. That's the recording from Xbox, of course. So I've taken that off. This is the grass. So all that now will be all green. Something nice for the chickens to walk on. These are free. I could have made a very tight, very small auto chicken machine, but I just couldn't do that to the chickens. Do you know what I mean? I felt I would feel guilty. Where these chickens are going to have a good life, whatever life it is going to be, but at least they've got a better life here than having a very small auto farm. Where this, they're almost free range. They aren't outside; they're inside. But at least my chickens aren't going to get attacked by the foxes. I was in one world. I made a base inside the pine or spruce forest where foxes are rife, and yeah, the foxes got in it and killed all my chickens, literally every one. It took me. I was there for weeks in this forest, building this base. Building chicken farm, a pig farm, a cow farm, a sheep farm, and next minute I woke up one day. I went to sleep. Went across to check all me bits and bobs. I ended up having to build a chicken house to protect the chickens. You're crazy. Them bloody foxes. I've never tried to breed foxes or rear foxes. I don't think you can or not. I don't know. Might have a look into that and see if you can or not. Either way, I think we're ready to start testing this machine out that took me ages to build. Move that out of the way, put some extra lights in, and pop the eggs in. Let's have a look. And the whole point of this was, well, you're going to see this in a minute. You can see the eggs going down, look. And they're getting fed into the hopper. The hopper's then feeding it into the dispenser. As you'll see here, you can see the dispenser filling up. Like when you see the dispenser filled, your hopper filled, and your double chest filled, that's giving you a signal. Cull all your chickens, yeah? Turn on the machine. Easy. And it didn't work. I'm thinking, what's going on? Why aren't it firing the eggs? Why aren't it firing the eggs? What's going on? It should be firing the eggs. I couldn't work out why it's not firing it. Come on. I know what it is. I know now. That dispenser's got to be facing that top observer. Then everything else on top of that. Bloody hell. Ah, well. Yeah, I go into depth how to make the machine after. I slow right down for you so you can see it. Either way, I'm going to have to boost up a little bit here so I can get to it. And yeah, build that up there, observer into there. Happy days, should work. Then up it into the side of this. Come on, thank you. Up it into there, thank you. I think I might go on the wall again and do it to the side. Job done. At least then it'll look right. I'll leave that there. Do I leave that there or take them down? I don't know. I'm just wondering. I'm just deciding whether it looked okay to leave him in there, but So when I whack on the old chest on top of the, I mean, you could, if you wanted to, build a massive chest system that goes into more hoppers, and then you can fill the entire lot with eggs. Turn it on, and you'll be emptying 4 or 5 double chests full of eggs, and it will just turn it on and leave it. It'll continually just keep on there we go. It's all working now, but of course my target's not in the right place now, is it? You don't have to put a target in there. It makes no difference. I did that for comic value, but yeah, it's all working now. Look, I'm now creating chickens. Any eggs that I collect from them guys will go into there, and they'll create more chickens. And when I finally do get all 3 things filled, I'll have a good cull. Happy days. I've still got to feed the chickens with seed to get them to breed and get them to grow the flock and get more eggs. So yeah, you still got to feed them conventional way, etc. But that's no harm. You get loads of XP, so why wouldn't you want to do it? I'm rectifying that now, as you can see. Take that out. Put that back in place. You don't have to do this, people. I did it for my aesthetics. I might change this again. The target's staying there, but I might add some extra bits in there to make it look a bit more nicer. Looks a bit cold, doesn't it? When I could grow a tree in there, you know, an acacia tree will look really sweet in there, I think. Who knows? I might grow some bamboo. Why not? Who knows? I can do whatever I want in there. It's again, like the other room. It's a work in progress where I need to keep playing with it. But there we go, people. That'll soon be a grassy area. There's my chicken creator. It's all working a treat. The eggs are still going through. There's a couple there in the observer, in the hopper. Let's turn on the rest. Ready to turn on. Boom. Hey, look at this. I would say completely let your dispenser fully fill up. If you are empty, you're going to get 2 every couple of seconds. Whereby if it was completely full, it goes and it kicks out those eggs, no problem. It's when you get you're empty and you as the egg goes in, it gets fired. It goes dead slow. So other than that, people, I'm now creating chickens, and I'm in control of when to turn the machine on. I'm happy at that. Easy chicken creator. That's what I call it. I no longer have to stand there and whack the L2 button. Got a machine that does that for me. Feeds chickens up. As I said, you got to do it normal by seed, but it gives me the chance. So yeah, as I press that switch, that piston then chucks that thing up. Happy days. And then as that goes up, the comparator will determine whether or not we've got eggs going in. And if we have got eggs, and if eggs are in the dispenser, because it's all redstoned up, it kicks out the eggs and we have chicken created. Hey, like it. The XP, man. I mean, I think I had 7 XP to start with, because I came back from something like, what did I do? The end. I did the end, didn't I? So I did the end, this is the Fortress world, and I had to go off and create chickens the normal way, of course. And with that, just doing the chicken creation, from 7 XP to 24, just doing chickens. Are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding you. I was culling chickens, feeding chickens, getting eggs, and I've got 24. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. You can get so much XP from doing chickens. So yeah, I'm thinking to myself, it's a bit cold, that big dark wall. Thinking, what can I do? What can I do? So that's all working a treat. Happy days, eh? Happy days. But I need to do some changes. So this is what I'm doing now. You can see now inside the cactus farm, auto cactus farm, I've put those red panes of glass. I've got loads of them. I might have gone overboard with panes of glass, but you never know how much you need. So hey, use it around the farm, innit? I use it around the fortress. Hey, look at this. Hey, I want your chickens. Now I can come here, see me flock. They can see me. Hey, nice, isn't it? I like it anyway. That's a start of making it look sweet anyway. You haven't got to choose red, you can do any colour you want. But there we go, the grass is coming up now. You can see it's just virtually a 5-minute job, do you know what I mean? As I finished that video, I went and did this, got the paints from downstairs and got it sorted. I think I'll do a final look at it. There's the switch on a brick below it. That's it. That feeds the piston that then pushes that up into the that observer facing that observer, and comparator next to the piston so that that can determine everything and connect everything. I don't know what the comparator does. Maybe you don't need a comparator. I don't know. But I put it in anyway. Maybe you not need that. But either way, observer facing observer. You can see that all working. There's the redstone. It's live. That then into those two into a dispenser. And the dispenser's filled with eggs via an upper and a chest box. Sticky piston. Easy peasy. Hey, job done. And then you put all your eggs in one basket, turn it on, and you've got an instant chicken creator. How'd you like that? Nifty, innit? You haven't got to press the L2 button anymore. Or, yeah, is it the L2 on the PlayStation? I think it is L2. Right and left, that's right, L2. The throw key or throw button. So thanks very much for watching, and goodbye. Thank you.